Hello, my dear students. In this class, we will start with a revision. Lesson 1 we are going to start. Already we have prepared lesson 1 for our unit test, and I hope that all of you know all the question answers. Again, I am going to explain lesson 1 for your half yearly exam. Okay, in this lesson we learned about the definition of map. What is a map? A map is a representation of any area of the earth on a flat surface. What is map? Map is a representation of any area of the earth on a flat surface. And types of maps and different types of map. We learned about different types of map. First, topographic map. What is a topographic map? It shows both man-made and natural features. A topographic map shows man-made things as well as the natural features. These kinds of maps are called topographic map. And what is a scale? We learned about scale. And what is a scale? A scale is the relationship between the distance on the map and the corresponding distance on the ground. What is scale? The relation between distance on the map and the corresponding distance on the ground. This is the definition of scale. And we learned about map, topographic map, and we learned about scale also. And the next important point we have to cover, that is the directions. In this picture you can see a compass rose, right? Okay, and here in the upper part we will consider as north, and the downside it is south, and the right side east, left side west. And except this direction we have intermediate direction also, which are they? Northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. These are the intermediate directions. North, south, east, west, and northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. These are the intermediate direction. And in a map you can see a net of lines that form cells. Here in this picture you can see that, right? And these cells are called grid. What is this? It is called grid. What is a grid? A grid is a net of lines that form cells like in a graph paper. It is called grid. Okay, and of course all of you know that what is easting and northing. The vertical lines drawn on the topographic maps, it is called easting, and the northing, horizontal, means east to west lines drawn on a topographic map, it is called northing. What is easting and northing? Vertical line drawn on a topographic map, north to south, some lines are there, it is called easting. And the horizontal lines drawn on a topographic map, it is called northing. And next we learned about the color, and colors are used in map to show certain kinds of features. Different colors we can see in the map, and each color indicating different things, right? Okay, and example, blue color. Of course all of you know blue color, it shows the water bodies. And in a topographic map everything or every kind of features is shown in a particular color. Grid lines and their numbers are shown in red, and red is also used to show different types of roads and building. Forested areas are colored green, cultivated land is colored yellow, and uncultivated land is white. And water bodies and wells and the contained water are shown in blue. Okay, these are the important colors used in the map. And here you can see some conventional symbols. What are conventional symbols? When we show these features with the help of various symbols, these symbols are called conventional symbols. We do not show the actual shape and size of trees, building, village, etc. in the map. So we show these features with the help of various symbols, and these symbols are called conventional symbols. Here in this part you can see some conventional symbols. What is that? Roads, railway line, towns or villages, huts, temples, mine, boundary, pillars, post office, bungalows. These are the some symbols used in the map, and these symbols are called conventional symbol. It is very help us to understand the map. It is very easy to read the map. Okay, and many things we learned in the lesson. We learned about maps. It is a representation of any area of the earth surface on a flat surface, isn't it? And what is a scale? It is a relation between the distance on the map and the corresponding distance on the ground. Then we learned about the topographic maps. In the topographic map we can see the man-made things and natural things. Okay, and next we learned about grid, a net of lines that form cells like a in a graph paper, that is called a grid. And we learned about the northing and easting. Then we learned about the mediate directions and intermediate directions. These are the important points related with this lesson. Okay, all of you read carefully this lesson. Again and again you read the lesson, and underline all the important sentences in the book, and you by heart that also, because inside question also will be there for your exam. Okay.